Welcome to PM Schools. Let's give a big hand to our visitors from Lanesboro. Now we need a second hand for our people that have returned to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of PM's Girls Basketball Championship in 2016. Give a hand to the coaches and players that have come back. Mr. Scott Fladden will have a presentation during halftime. Now I ask that all please rise, face our flag, removing your headgear, and sing along as the PM pep band under the direction of Mr. Zach Tesling plays our national anthem. Let's give them one more big hand. Remember, the rule for sportsmanship, it basically means respect. Respect each other, the players, the coaches, and the officials. Do that and you will show great sportsmanship. I'd like to now give a big hand to our referees for tonight. Please give them a big hand. For your game tonight and your all season long. Now our starting lineups in alternating sequence will begin with the Lanesboro girls.
All right. PEM basketball is hosting the Lanesboro Burros for girls basketball. Number 5, Emma Ruin.
Senior number 21, Olivia Engler.
Number 21, senior Olivia Engler for the Bulldogs.
For the girls, the senior number 10, Jensen Storhoff.
Jensen Storhoff, number 10 for the Lanesboro Burros.
For the senior number 14, Marin Kriofsky.
For the Bulldogs, number 14, senior Marin Kriofsky.
Lanesboro junior number 12, Emma Root.
Emma Root, number 12 for the Burros.
For the Bulldogs, the sophomore number 11, Maya Larson.
For the Bulldogs, number 11, Maya Larson.
For the Burros, another senior, number 21, Haley Erickson.
For the Burros, number 21, Haley Erickson.
For the Bulldogs, the senior number 5, Charlie Youst.
For the Bulldogs, number 5, senior Charlie Youst.
Finishing up the Lanesboro lineup, a junior, number 23, Gentry Schreiber.
For the Burros, number 23, Gentry Schreiber.
She's a senior number 2, Addison Schneider.
Addison Schneider, number 2 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs are 11-4 overall, 4-2 in conference. The Burros are 11-5 overall, with 6-2 in the conference. We have a full night for you here. The 2016 state championship girls basketball team is here in-house tonight. We will be honoring their 10th year anniversary during halftime tonight. So stay tuned for that as well. On the court, we've got jump-in is Charlie Youst versus Emma Root. And the Bulldogs get the tip. Loose ball. White ball on the sideline. A foul is called on Addie Schneider, her first team first for the Bulldogs here. Rebound goes to Engler for the Bulldogs. Larson for 2. Only a couple of seconds left on the shot clock there. Storhoff has the ball for the Burros. She was tied up at the top. Schneider saves it underneath the hoop. Bulldogs ball. Kurowski for 3, and she's good. Bulldogs lead 5-0, 16-20. For 3 is the attempt. Rebound goes to Root. Nine seconds. Rebound goes to Erickson. She is fouled. Foul is on Schneider, her second. 2 quick fouls for her. Apple checks in the lineup for the Bulldogs. Schneider takes a breather. And Engler knocks it away. Kurowski comes up with the ball. Beautiful drive in, pass back out. Apple from the free throw line. Rebound goes to Storhoff. Used with the rebound. Larson for 2. For 3. Rebound goes to Apple. Kurowski for 3. And Burrows come up with the rebound there. And there it is. Storhoff just scored her 2,000th point in the Burrows team. 2,000 points for her.
Storhoff has just scored her 2,000th point. Congratulations, Miss.
This gym is on its feet. 2,000 points for Storhoff. Engler tries to drive the lane. Burrows come up with the steal. Apple with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Foul is on Schreiber, her first team first for the Burros, and Larson to shoot 2 for the Bulldogs. All right. Castman is checking in, as is Mayer. And Erickson and Schreiber take a breather for the Burros. Second free throw is good. Larson at 5 points. The Bulldogs 8 so far. Foul is on Engler, her first team third for the Bulldogs, and Storhoff to shoot 2. First one's good. And the second one's in and out. Off the Bulldogs and out of bounds. It will stay Burros' ball. Three for 3 is the attempt. In and out. Larson with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Krajewski for 3. And that rebound goes to Larson, and she finishes for 2. 7 for Larson. Attempt is 3, and that's good for Castman. Use from the outside. Rebound goes to Ruin. Larson knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay Burros' ball. Seconds on the shot clock. Storhoff is good for 3. Bulldogs 10, Burros 9. And Eustace fouled in the lane. She'll shoot 2. Foul is on Castman, her first. Team second. And beautiful, nothing but net for Eustace. Timeout is called by the Burros, and Paige Marshman is checking into the lineup for the Bulldogs as well. So in 2016, the Bulldogs had a state championship run. They amassed an overall record that season of 31 wins and 1 overtime loss, which was to a 4A state-ranked team. They entered as the state tournament as the number 1 overall seed. Very competitive semifinal game. And the Bulldogs dominated that last game, 72-42. They won the state championship. Many of those players are here tonight in the gym to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of that night. We'll have more at halftime. All right, coming out of the Burros timeout Eust has one more to shoot, and Marshman has come into the lineup for the Bulldogs. And Larson, oh no, she's still out there. Krajewski has taken a break. Burrows get the rebound on that second one. And rebound goes to Eust there. Some nice defense by Paige Marshman on Storhoff. Oh, just miscommunicated there in the corner. Off the Bulldogs, out of bounds. Burrows ball. Engler anticipates that, gets a steal for 3, and she's off there, and rebound goes to the Burrows, and she is fouled. Foul is on Apple, her first, team 4th. Bulldogs 11, Burrows 9, 11:37 to go in the first half. For 3 is the attempt. In and out. Engler with the rebound there. Leads Larson in the corner and out of bounds. Bulldogs got to take care of the ball here. In the JV game, we had 2 balls get stuck on their shots between the rim and the backboard. It doesn't happen very often. It happened twice in the previous game. There's a full gym tonight here at PEM High School. The student section is in spirit gear tonight. Apple shot is rebounded by the Burrows. Oh, and they get their own rebound again. Krajewski into lineup for the Bulldogs, and Engler takes a breather. And for the Burrows, Mayer takes a seat, and Schreiber is, Erickson is back in the lineup. Bulldogs need to get some rebounds here. Travel happened in the lane on Root. Bulldogs looking for a bucket here. Eust with the rebound. Apple with the rebound, and she's fouled on the putback. Foul is on Erickson, her first, team 3rd for the Burrows. Isabel Apple to shoot 2.
1, 2, 3.
First one's good. And second one is rebounded by the Burrows. Strohoff's shot is rebounded by Krajewski for the Bulldogs. Marshman goes to the hoop. She's fouled. Foul is on Kassman, her second. Page to shoot 2. Schreiber checks into the lineup, and Castman comes out for the Burros. Addie Schneider, Olivia Engler go in. Larson and Apple come out. And Mara Marshman is going to be in for the shooter. Second one. Schneider fights for that rebound, but Erickson comes up with it for the Burros. Quick movement for 3, and Storhoff is good. She's at 9 points tonight. Game is tied 12-12. .12 seconds on the shot clock. Rebound goes to Root. And Engler gets a hand on that. Hughes comes up with the ball. Engler goes up to, passes up to Marshman, and Marshman gets fouled. Foul is on Root, her first team 5th here. And Page to shoot 2. And beautiful first shot. And Mayer checks into the lineup for Root. And the second free throw is good. Mara Marshman into the lineup for the Bulldogs. Paige Marshman takes a seat. And off of Erickson's hands and out of bounds. Bulldogs ball. Oh, block shot for Storhoff. Bulldogs maintain possession. And Marshman is stripped of the ball by Erickson in the lane. Krafsky gets a hand on that. Burros keep possession. For 3 is the attempt. Youst with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Schneider with the rebound. Oh, and the steal happens for Mayer. And Burros are fouled. Foul is on Engler, her second, team 5th. 24 seconds on the shot clock for the Burros. Inside to Erickson. Beautiful drive in by Storhoff. Pass off to Mayer for 2. Beautiful shot for Krafsky. Hand in face and beyond the arc. Beautiful. 6 points for her. Storhoff's pass is off of Mayer and out of bounds. Bulldog ball. And Engler comes out and Larson goes in for the Bulldogs. 17-14. 6:10 to go in the first half. Both teams with 5 team fouls. Rebound goes to Yost. She is pushed out of bounds by Erickson. That is her second foul, team 6. Next one, Bulldogs will be in bonus. Root back into the lineup. She'll replace Erickson. And Paige Marshman steps in for Schneider for the Bulldogs. Five seconds. Good defense on the Burrows' part. Bulldogs home with the steal. Storhoff with a steal. And block shot by Kriofsky. So much fun to watch her play some defense. It is a jump ball. It will be going to the Burrows. Root gets her own rebound, and then she is fouled on the putback here. Foul is on Charlie Yost, her first, team 6th. And Emma Root to shoot 2. No go on the first one. Second one is good. Baseline is Marshman. Rebound goes to Kassman. And they look ahead to Root for 2. Game is tied 17-17, 4:10 to go in the first half. Both teams with the next fouls will go into bonus. 15 seconds on the shot clock for the Bulldogs, and another blocked shot. And at the end of the shot clock is Maya Larson for 2. She's at 9 this first half. And Ruin for 2. still tied 19-19. And Eustace fouled on her shot, nearly went in. Foul is on Mayer, her first, team 7th. And used to shoot 2. She's 1 for 2 so far tonight. First one is good. And some substitutes here. Apple is into the lineup for the Bulldogs, and Mara Marshman comes out. And Castman back into the lineup for Lanesboro, and Mayer takes a breather. Second one is good, and coach from the Bulldogs wants a timeout here. Bulldogs lead 21-19, 3:04. All right, coming out of the Bulldog timeout, Bulldogs lead 21-19. No lineup changes during that timeout. Storhoff with the ball. She's had 9 points this first half, pushing her over that 2,000 mark. And a nice place to be for Larson, comes up with the steal. Off of the Burrows and out of bounds. Off a Eustace's hand and out of bounds. It is Burrow's ball with 2:14 to go in the half. Foul is on Isabel Apple. Her second, team 7th, 1-1. Both teams are in 1-1. First one from Storhoff is good. Second one is good. And a steal. The Burrows just get their hands on it. Ruin got her hand on that so that Storhoff was in the right spot for that get. And Castman for 3. And the Burrows lead 24-21. I want to say it's their first lead tonight. Larson drives the hoop. Rebound goes to Storhoff. Castman inside to Root, and that is rebounded by Larson. Bulldogs looking for a bucket here, and we're a little sloppy with the ball on our side. Ten seconds in the shot clock here. Apple drives in, and that's good for 2. Beautiful. 18 seconds to go in the first half here. Long 3. In and out. Used with the rebound. Almost a make at the buzzer by Marshman there. All right, at halftime here, we got Bulldogs 23, Burrows to 24. All right, we have during halftime, honoring the 2016 state championship girls basketball team, 10-year anniversary for them. Many of them are home for this. Several don't live in the area, and quite a few actually live in Florida. And some of them were not able to come home for this, but they will still be announced, and you'll find out what they're doing nowadays.
All right, good evening. We would like to take a moment to remember and celebrate the PEM girls basketball team's 2016 state championship run. During the season, the PEM Lady Bulldogs amassed an overall record of 31 wins and 1 overtime loss. The team entered both the section tournament and the state tournament as a number 1 overall seed. After a very competitive semifinal win at the state tournament, PEM finished the season with a dominant 72-42 win in the Class AA state championship. We would like to recognize the players, managers, and coaches from the 2016 championship team. Team members, listen carefully. When your name is read, please step out onto the court. Our people taking pictures would like you by the paw print. Okay? All y'all. Family members, please stay in the stands and give a little wave as your family member is recognized. Our coaches from the 2016 team, Nikki Foster, Nikki Leonards is unable to be here tonight. Nikki lives in Avon, Indiana, with her husband Ryan and her 3-year-old daughter Addison. Nikki has worked for Mayo Clinic for 9 years. All right, our first coach here is Andy Bernard, who lives in Rochester, with his wife Stacy and children Braxton and Quigley. Andy works for Mayo Clinic as a software engineer. Tricia Schindler, assistant coach, lives with her husband Randy in Plainview and is in her 30th year as a high school counselor at PEM. 21 of those years included coaching girls basketball. And our head coach, Jason Melbestead. It says here that Jason has transitioned from coaching to ice fishing pro circuit. Yeah, right. Okay. I bet you Nick Matty can outfish. At least he wishes that were true. Jason lives in Plainview, continues to work in the building materials sales. Jason's son Brayden is 17. All right, our managers for the 2016 team. Caitlin Sylvester, who's unable to join us. She lives in Caledonia with her fiance Carson and Minnie Golden Doodle. Caitlin works in the La Crosse area at Mayo Clinic as a program coordinator of family medicine residency. Grace Renta. She lives in La Crosse, UWL. Grace is in her 2nd year teaching 4th grade at Herman Elementary. And Kennedy Staniger. She lives in Plainview and is a pediatric LPN at Mayo Clinic. Kennedy will be receiving her registered nursing degree this May. Even though the following players were unable to join us, we would still like to recognize them and their family. Macy Holtz. She graduated and completed her collegiate basketball career at Doane University. She's now in her first year as a dental student at Kansas State University School of Dental in Joplin, Missouri. Mallory Moling Newcomb and husband Abe and 17-month-old daughter Renly, they live in Holman. Mallory works at Mayo Clinic in Rochester as a labor and delivery nurse. Madeline Tim lives in Miami, Florida, and is working in an equity company coordinating startup business. Bethany Anderson lives in Savage, Minnesota with her husband James and their dog Winnie. Bethany is an elementary special education teacher. Jolisa Cuddy, she lives in Florida as well, works as a police officer, and she competes nationally in judo and is traveling to Japan this summer to train. Amber Kingsley, I saw her mom and dad were here, her athletic training degree from UW La Crosse, my alma mater, and her master's in advanced athletic training from the University of South Carolina. Amber lives in Miami, Florida, jealous, and is an athletic trainer for the University of Miami volleyball team. And Bailey Lahr lives in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I saw her parents here tonight too. She lives with her husband Roman, and they are expecting their first child, a little girl, any day. Bailey works in public accounting. And last is Emmeline Polson, who's not here. She lives in Clearwater, Florida, and works as a speech language pathologist. All right, players that are here. Heidi Wolf. Heidi lives in Plainview and works as an elementary special education teacher at PEM. Next we have Michaela Raymond. She works as a probation officer and lives in Rochester. Michaela hopes to be in her new house in Elgin sometime next year. Taylor Nelson. She lives in Elgin and has a dog named Billy. Taylor is feeling her love of working with kids at the PEM Elementary and coaches in the PEM volleyball program. Next, Elise Sylvester. She lives in Plainview with her fiancé Ian and their golden retriever Bear. Elise received her nursing degree from Viterbo and is now working at Mayo Clinic as a registered nurse and echocardiology. Hope I said that right. Paige Ellingheisen, Paige Goodmanson. She lives in Altura with her husband Colin and two beautiful daughters, Braylon and Mallory. Paige works at Aspinall as a pricing development manager in the IT department. Ailey Desner. Ailey lives in Litchfield, Minnesota with her fiance Colin. Ailey has recently started her own massage business. Morgan Jack. Morgan Schmidelar. Morgan lives in Elgin with her husband Brandon and 18-month-old son Caden. Morgan works as an accountant for Cornerstone Management Services in Rochester. Next is Tessa Hubbard. She lives in Greenville, South Carolina with her fiance, 3 dogs, and a cat. Tessa works in quality improvement for the American College of GI and gets married in June. Congrats. All right. Chloe Manchagaya. Hope I said that right. Macy hopes she lives with her husband, Joshua, and daughter Violet in Vermillion, South Dakota. Chloe recently graduated with her master's in health administration and works as a nurse coordinator for Avavera. And Sarah Hart. Sarah played college basketball and is now working on the family farm and coaching the PEM girls basketball team. The team in front of you played a large part in a home game winning streak that still stands in the history books. From 2014 In 2017, the Penn girls won 49 consecutive home games. And that winning streak continued to 58. It currently stands as one of the most in Minnesota State history. The team motto was, a team above all, a team. Thank you all very much for helping celebrate the 2016 state championship team. There will be a small celebration following the game in the lobby. On behalf of the girls basketball boosters, thank you to them. Please join me in giving the 2016 state championship team a round of applause.
Amy. All right, I'm hopeful that you heard some of that being announced. If you're listening and are a former player of coach, thank you for everything you've done for PEM High School here. And it was fun to celebrate you and learn where you're at. We have so many of you in Florida. So I hope it's nice and warm for you there. I'm kind of thinking it's been a little bit chilly in your neck of the woods as well. But anyways, coming out of halftime, Bulldogs are down 23-24 to the Burros. Looking at some first half stats here. I guess we're going to just get started with the game. On the court for the Bulldogs, the second half, Engler, Schneider, Larson, Eust, and Krajewski. I think both teams have the same starters here. On the court for the Burros, we've got Ruin, Storhoff, Root, Erickson, and Schreiber. Storhoff drives the lane, and she is fouled. Foul is on Charlie Eust, her second. Of course, team first for the second half. And I guess she was shooting. So she'll shoot two here. Good on that first one. Those that are just chiming in and missed the first half, her first 2 points of this game, she bypassed 2,000 points in her career. Second one rims in and out there. Larson with the rebound for the Bulldogs. And Larson's shot just misses the hoop, and Burros recover. Schneider with the rebound for the Bulldogs. A block by Storhoff, comes up with the ball. And Storhoff is good for three. Puts her at 15 so far this game. And that's the biggest lead the Burros have had, 28-23. Larson ends on the floor, and the Burros come up with the ball. And Ruin is fouled by Eust. That's 3 on Eust. And Ruin to shoot 2. Ruin had 2 points in the first half. And that first one did make it in there. All right, Apple into the lineup for Eust here for the Bulldogs. And the second free throw is in and out. Apple with the rebound for the Bulldogs. knocked out of bounds by the Burros. It's the Bulldogs' ball. And loose ball foul. There is Engler gets a foul there. Coach wants to talk things over here. That's Engler's third foul. 16-11 to go. Timeout Bulldogs. Bulldogs have yet to score the second half. Burros are on a 5-0 run here. .11 to go. Bulldogs have 3 fouls already this half. Bulldogs down 23-29 to the Lanesboro Burros. We got to get something going on offense. We started pretty hot in that first half, and then we kind of fizzled towards the middle to end of it. So we'll see if we can get something going in the second half here. Looking for, Ruin drives in and gets her own rebound. Apple takes it right out of her hands. Apple passes off to Engler. And Maya Larson with the rebound and misses that shot back, and Storhoff comes off with it. Off of Schneider and out of bounds, it will stay Burrows' ball. Larson with the rebound. It's off of her foot. There is a scramble for the ball. It is called a jump ball before they even stop rolling around on the floor. So it is Bulldogs' ball here. For 3 and not, wow. Schreiber is fouled. That is Apple's third foul. Bulldogs have 3 with 3. Eust, Engler, and Apple all have 3 for the Bulldogs. Gonna need to clean up some play here. Engler with a hand on the ball, but Storhoff keeps it alive. And we got Schneider with the rebound. And Larson's shot doesn't go in. Storhoff with the rebound. Erickson keeps the ball alive. Ruin for 3. All right. Burrows reset here for 3. Schreiber keeps it alive. 7 seconds. Schneider, her ball is knocked out of bounds by Storhoff. Whew. All right. This is a defensive matchup here tonight. Beautiful play. Woo! Kriofsky to Schneider for 2. Schneider's first 2 of the night. Apple with the rebound. Looks up court to Engler. And Engler gets her first 2 on the night. All right, Bulldogs 27, Burrows 29. Storhoff driving in. Wow. Foul already. They are a little whistle happy right now. That's Engler's 4th. They are contending that the foul was not on 21. It was on number 2. So now that's her 3rd. So we got 4 players with 3, not somebody with 4. Mm. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Burrows. Shot clock down to 12 here. For 3, Storhoff is left open at the top of the key. 18 for Storhoff. Burrows 32, Bulldogs 27. Kryovsky off the mark a little, off of Apple and out of bounds. Into the lineup we go is Youst back into the lineup, and Paige Marshman checks into the lineup. And there is a timeout here. Timeout goes to Lanesboro. They lead 32-27 with 12:25 to go. They have no fouls on them the second half. All right, Burrows coming out of the Burrows timeout. It is Burrows ball. Bulldogs 27, Burrows 32. Beautiful pass in to Erickson. That's Erickson's first points on the night. Beautiful assist from Storhoff. Foul is on Erickson, her 3rd, and Engler to shoot 2 for the Bulldogs. First one is good. And Mayer into the lineup for Erickson, and Kastman into the lineup for Schreiber. Second shot from Engler is in and out. Rebound goes to Storhoff. For 3 is Kastman in and out. Storhoff with the rebound. And Marshman comes up with the rebound that last time. Off of Marshman and out of bounds. Burrows ball, 34-28, 11:20 to go in the game. Apple comes. Okay. Wasn't a foul, it was a travel, but she landed on the ground. I disagree, but that's okay. Now that'll be a foul. Nope, it wasn't. Okay, here we go. Playing up. Storhoff, rebound goes to Apple for the Bulldogs. And beautiful angler to use for two. Castman from the sideline, baseline. It's a jump ball that will be Burrows' ball. Oh, Bulldogs' ball. .15 seconds on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. Eust drives the hoop for two. Beautiful play. That's 4 for her this half. 7 overall. Ruin, and that's good for 3. Nice. Nice. Angler to Eust for 2. Ball is kept alive by Mayer. Yeah, charging call. All right, foul is on Ruin, her first, team third. Paige Marshman comes out and Mara Marshman goes back in. Bulldogs 34, Burrows 37. And beautiful Eust to Krajewski. Drive in by Eust, pass off to Krajewski. Bulldogs 36, Burrows 37. Angler knocks the ball away. Bulldogs come up with the steal. And Anglers for 2. Timeout goes to the Burrows. Burros call a timeout here. And the scoreboard is currently off somewhere. They added some points in and it subtracted quite a few from the Bulldogs, so they're fixing that. 38-37 is the current score.
Oh, yeah, that's good. They take the number.
All right, coming out of that Burros timeout, Bulldogs had regained that lead 38-37. Nice pass into Erickson. Engler gets that rebound. She is trapped in that corner. Maren Krafsky for 3. Yost with the rebound. Oh, Martian with the rebound. Engler for 3. And Schreiber comes up with the ball in the corner for the Burros. 7:25 to go in the game. Storhoff drives in, passes off to Erickson for 2. They play very well together, those two. Maya Larson checked back into the lineup for the Bulldogs during that timeout. And Engler drives the hoop, and she is fouled. Foul is on Schreiber, her second, team 4th. And Engler to shoot 2 here. First one rims off there. Schneider back in the lineup for the Bulldogs, and Mara Marshman comes out. Engler's second free throw is perfect. She doesn't miss those very often. All right, 39-39, 6:45 to go. Erickson gets the rebound and wide open for the putback there. She didn't have any points in that first half, and she's got 6 this second half. Yost's ball is rebounded by Ruin. Foul is on Olivia Engler, her 4th. Team 6th, Erickson shooting 2. It looked clean from our angle over here. And this is the first, the second's good. Oh, Yost for 2. Storhoff for 3. And Schneider comes up with the rebound there. And she is fouled by Root. That is Root's second. Team 5th foul. And Mara Marshman checks in for Engler for the Bulldogs. 5:38 to go. Bulldogs 41, Burros 42. A lot of pink shoes on the court tonight. Pink and orange, love it. And Hughes gets in the lane there, blocks Erickson. Jump ball situation. It is Burrows' ball. All right, checking into the lineup is Mayer. There's a question at the scorer's table, so we're trying to figure out, they're comparing book right now. 4:51 to go. Bulldogs down 41-42. Bulldogs have 16 fouls. Burrows have 5. Not sure what they're discussing at the scorer's table. Well, as far as I know, everything stayed the same. So, all right, Burrows' ball. 4:51 to go. Bulldogs 41, Burrows 42. Krajewski gets a hand on it. Youst comes up with the steal. Beautiful for the Bulldogs. Oh, they got a... Schneider from the sideline. Bulldogs tipped it out of bounds. Engler back into the lineup, and Mara Marshman comes out. Engler is playing with 4 fouls. Schneider, Youst, and Apple all have 3 for the Bulldogs. Schneider knocked it out of bounds. It will stay Burrows' ball. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock for the Burrows. Youst with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Oh, and Storhoff with the steal. And she gets 2. Burrows' lead is 3. Schneider drives in from the sideline for 2. Big time 3 for Storhoff from in and out. Youst with the rebound. Larson had a very good first half. We haven't heard from her yet this second half. nice drive in from Angler, and timeout goes to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs 45, Burros 44, 2:46 to go in the game. Bulldogs have 16 fouls, the Burros have 4. It used to be 5, so I wonder where. I only have 4 on my notes as well. So coming out of the Bulldogs timeout, Bulldogs have regained the lead 45-44, 2:46 to go. It is Burros' ball. Schneider nearly comes up with a steal. 19 seconds on the shot clock. It will remain Burros' ball. Little long, Maya Larson with the rebound. Bulldogs need to capitalize on this. It was kicked by Root. Will remain Bulldogs' ball. Larson's rims in and out. Erickson with the rebound for the Burros. Ruin's shot is rims partially blocked, I believe, and Bulldogs come up with that ball. Coach wants them to slow it down, get their offense set here. And pick and roll, and then Use drives in. She gets fouled. Foul is on Ruin, her second, team 5th. And used to shoot 2. First one is good. It thought about it quite a bit. Second one bounces out there. Storhoff with the rebound for the Burros. And again, we've got Storhoff dribbles in, Root for 2. Tie ball game, 46-46. 1:19 to go. .13 seconds on the shot clock. Beautiful. Nice drive in by Use there. All right, we got 45 seconds on the clock. We need some big defense here for the Bulldogs. There's a difference of 13 seconds on the shot clock and the game clock here. For 3 is Ruin, and Bulldogs. And Bulldogs call 20.9 seconds to go. There is no shot clock. Bulldogs 48, Burros 46. All right, Bulldogs come out of that timeout. It is Bulldogs ball. 48-46, 20 seconds to go here. Bulldogs angler there. Bulldogs take the lead by 4. Timeout is called by the Burros with 8.3 seconds to go. Well, this is an exciting one, folks. All right, coming out of the Burros timeout, Burros are down 46-50 with 8.3 seconds to go. Neither team it's off angler and out of bounds here. 3.6 seconds to go. Timeout is called by the Bulldogs. All right, I'm just trying to figure out who was called it. All right, 3.6 seconds to go. Bulldogs 50, Burros 46. Bulldogs have 6 fouls. Bulldogs knock it out of bounds. 2.6 seconds left on the clock. Storhoff is fouled at the 3-point line. She's shooting 3. They need 4. Foul is on Schneider. That's her 4th, team 7th. 0.7 seconds left on the clock. This is going to be interesting. I don't think there's any way to get 4 points here. And the second one rims in and out. A timeout here with 0.7 seconds to go. There's one free throw left. 0.7 seconds. Mathematically, this could be interesting. One shot left. Bulldogs win 50-47. All right. Lanesboro's next game will be on Thursday, February 5th versus Hayfield. Here is some stats, closing out stats on the Lanesboro side of things. Castman finishes with 6. Ruin finishes with 6. Storhoff, after scoring her 2,000th point with her first bucket, finishes with 21. Root finishes with 5. Erickson had 7 all in the second half, and Cora Mayer finishes with 2. For the Bulldogs, Addie Schneider finishes with 4. Charlie Eust finishes with 14. Maya Larson finishes with 9. Kriofsky finishes with 8. Angler finishes with 10, all in that second half. Paige Marshman with 2 and Isabel Apple with 3. Bulldogs move to 12-5 overall. Lanesboro moves to 11-6 overall. Bulldogs' next game will be on Monday versus Dover Yoda right here at PEM High School. Oh, sorry. Yep, Monday. It says it's at 1:15 during the day. I'm unsure of that time. Seems a little strange to me. Anyways, we are signing out from the PEM High School gym. Thank you all for listening. Special recognition for all of those listening that were part of that 2016 state championship run.